What up, and welcome to Operation Murder It Out. Today I'm going to be replacing my speakers. The speaker on the passenger rear side is blown. Every time I drive through the streets with the music off, I can hear the speaker rattling. So instead of doing just one, I'm going to be replacing all four door speakers. Got my new speakers right here. They are Kenwood 300 watts. And then I also have these rings, some extra screws, and some wiring harness. If you saw my video where I replaced the door handle on this door, the process is going to be similar, but instead of taking off that inner trim piece inside, all I have to do is take this panel off, and then I have direct access to the speaker. Okay, so just like the last video, I gotta take this trim piece off to get access to the screw back there. I gotta take that out, get access to the screw back there. This trim piece for the tweeter has to come off, and then once I pop the panel off, this light unclips from the inside, and then there's a bunch of connectors behind the trim panel that I have to disconnect as well. Okay, so my door panel is off. Now I have direct access to this speaker, so I can remove this connector, and then I believe I have four bolts putting it in, so one on the bottom, one there, and there. Then that whole thing comes out, and then I can put my new speaker in. Alright, so I got the old speaker off. I can slowly start the process of putting the new speaker on. I have these rings is to help mount the new speaker. It doesn't quite line up the way I want it to on this panel, but these two bolts hopefully should be good enough. So now I can just put the speaker, mount it to these four holes, and before I put it back together, I'm going to test it out and see how it works. So door panel is back on, fit just perfectly. The harness connector is not in the way. Was able to get the trim back on just fine, able to get the speaker back on just fine. Started the car up, listened to the actual speaker, and it sounds good. So I'm going to move on to the actual speaker that is the problem, and that is the passenger rear. Alright, so passenger rear speaker. This one is the problem child. So it is not supposed to sound like that. So if you compare that to the passenger front, there's no noise. Well, barely any noise. But this one is definitely bad. So I'm gonna replace that one too. Alright, the problem child is no longer a problem. So I got that speaker replaced. I'm gonna put this door panel back on, and then I'm gonna do the other two speakers on the driver's side. Alright, so I installed all of my speakers. Here are the old ones. Once again, the process for doing the speakers is similar to my last video where I installed a new door latch on this door, minus having to take out the inner trim panel. So hope you guys enjoyed. That's it for this video. Have a nice day.